Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I wanted to do a short review of, well, this hat obviously. In my last video, the breakdown of the first drop of the Acronym Spring Summer 22 collection. I know I said I wasn't going to get this hat right now, but then it rained for like a week, so I figured, well, I might as well get it now. So I have it on my head right now. Let me first turn around a bit so you can see how it looks from different angles. So I got a medium. To be honest, I chose to size up because my head is like 58.5 centimeters, so according to the size chart I would be needing a small. But in my experience, for some reason, hats and helmets that are 58, 59 usually are between medium and large, and for some reason they quite often fit too snug. For instance, I recently bought this skateboard helmet which is 58, like 55 to 58, and this is 50, and it's too snug, and so I had to also get this one which is 59 to 61, which fits great. So my experience is that when it comes to head measurements, I need to size up because it's just, I mean, I measure my head and I don't even have any hair, so it should be accurate, but somehow it just doesn't. I don't know if I have a weird shape head or anything, but so I went for the medium, which according to the site should be 59-60, the same size as the helmet I just showed you. And well, it certainly is not too small. If I do not cinch it at all, it's a bit too big, as in it won't entirely fit, but if I cinch it just a little bit, I think it actually fits quite well. I mean, it doesn't, you know, it won't fall off my head, so that's good, I guess. I don't know if I like how it looks though. I got it because I really like the bucket hat on the J1E that I very much enjoy to wear, and I think looks good on me. But I can show you, that's a very, very different silhouette. So this is a J1E hat from a medium J1E, so it's basically, it should be the same size, and it does feel like it's the same size. But as you can see, it's much... First of all, the brim is much wider. Yeah, well, a very different type hat. As you can see, the top is more rounded and not as high and lower. So the top is rounded and lower, in my opinion, and the brim is larger. So the brim is not only longer but also wider. So how do I explain this? So there is a bigger difference between the inner circumference of the brim and the outer circumference, which makes it stand more flat, whereas the brim of the FC3-GT, so like this brim is more cone shaped. Also the front is even more straight down than the sides, as you can see. So yeah, that's a very, very different look. And also it's very high. So the hat's high and the brim is short. So yeah, I actually don't think it looks that good on me. It is interesting to see the new fabric though, because this is the Gore-Tex Pro Most Breathable, which I also said in my previous video. I could see on the pictures that is very different than the Gore-Tex Pro we've seen until now on the Acronym jackets. It has like a very small, like ripstop kind of looking grid on there. I mean, the micro grid backer looks the same. Here you can see there is a cool graphic on the inside, as you also could have seen on the pictures. But it feels a lot thinner. It actually kind of feels almost like Windstopper, as thin as Windstopper, which I can imagine is nice to have on a jacket because that makes the jacket even lighter and less rigid, because it's less rigid. But for a hat like this, I actually think it's less convenient because it makes the hat kind of, yeah, a bit flimsy. I actually do like the Gore-Tex Pro Most Rugged, which I think this is, of the J1E hat. Much better actually, because it holds its form better. As you can see, also it doesn't really wrinkle or anything. I mean, I quite often fold this up and put it in the flak pocket of the J1E, and it never really gets wrinkled in there. Or if it does, and I put it on my head, it very quickly unwrinkles, which is great. If you've watched more of my videos, you know I hate wrinkles, so that's very important to me actually. So yeah, I mean, I love this hat. This is a great hat. I'm very happy with this. But as you can see, I got this out of the box like yesterday, and I hung it up because I knew I wanted to make this video today. So it has been hanging like this for a full day now, and I was kind of hoping that the creases would have disappeared, creases that originated from the hat being packed and sent to me, but they have not at all. So the creases you can see on this hat are the same creases that were on there when I pulled it out of the box. So it doesn't really look like they are going to go actually, which I guess would mean that if you want to get these creases out, you would have to iron this hat, which I'm not going to do obviously, because I am going to send this back because I don't think it looks good on me. But I just wanted to show you guys how it does look on me, and well, you tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you think it's bullshit and it does look good on me, or well, just tell me what you think about the hat. I'm very curious to hear your opinions about it. I mean, I don't think it's a bad hat, Harry, but I just don't think it's my hat. An interesting thing to report though is that the inside of the hat, the part that sits on your head, is a different looking fabric and actually almost looks and feels exactly like dry skin. So I don't know if it is dry skin, but yeah, it must be. It really, so like the outside of like the outside of dry skin. Yeah, I think this is dry skin. This feels like exactly the same as my LA6. I think I can say that the inside of the hat is made of shoulder dry skin. It doesn't say anywhere in the hat, nor did it say on the site that this would be the case, just that it's Gore-Tex. Okay, so what's interesting is that the fabric description on the site is not the same as the fabric description on the label. Because on the site it says it's 70% PA and 30% EPTFE, and in the hat it says it's 64% polyamide and 36% EPTFE. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's a difference. So just so you know, it is made in China, as one would expect from the retailer drop. So yeah, what more can I say about this? The color is, as most of the Acronym black Gore-Tex has been, a bit bluish. You can definitely see it compared to the dry skin on the inside, which is really black, or like the black of my shirt. See, it's not black, even though the official color of this hat is black. I really don't know why it's so high. Don't you think it's high? It's such a high, look how high it is. It's almost like a top hat. Maybe it might be because of the size, but I really think that if I would take this a size smaller, that the brim would be even smaller. So I don't think, then still it wouldn't look like I would want it to look. So this is me trying on the FC3 field cover, it means, I believe. Field cover 3. I googled if I could find if FC1 or 2, and I couldn't, so I don't know if They have existed before this one, but this is the FC3-GT, which I am not keeping, so I'm sending it back to the store where I got it. Bye.